Sobriety Essays number 17. This answer is mine.
It seems contradictory to the beliefs I had as a young man. It seems that I had understood wrong. Family, country, and God came before me. That was my belief. I was a failure on all counts. It has become apparent that I must contribute to my own welfare first. I must take care of me, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, before I can be of service to the other three. I was a good father, a husband, for a period of years. I served my country, and somewhere I lost my God. I developed an addiction to alcohol that was a slow and progressive disease. Slowly, I became a poor father, husband, and of service to no one except to my own misguided thinking. The denial of the disease was strong within. For a person like me with material things, study, employment, long-term marriage, I could not possibly be an alcoholic. It was not until that day, that moment, when it became perfectly clear that should I continue to drink, I would die a failure to everything I held dear. I had a choice. Though I had lost my God, he had not lost me. He put a recovering alcoholic into my life exactly when he was supposed to be in my life. The rest is history. I chose life. Someone told me that you are at home in this program when you feel comfortable with feeling comfortable. Today I feel comfortable most of the time. I found that life is not an always thing. Before I got here, there were bad moments I thought were going to last forever. They didn't. There were moments when I hoped they would last forever. They didn't. The difference today is that the okay times last longer and the tough times are shorter. It still amazes me that during the last 5 years of my drinking, it was always or never. Being okay was not part of my life. The attitude of tomorrow I would drink less, or tomorrow I would be a better father or husband or employee had slipped away. It has been replaced with an attitude, today is the day I don't drink. Today I will be the best father, husband, and employee I can be. No matter how poor that is, I did my best. The change in attitude came in part when I came to believe that tomorrow was God's business and none of my business. There was a great deal of freedom in that. I have a little note on my desk at work that says I was so busy looking at what I didn't have, I couldn't see what I did have. I can read many things into that note. I was so into loneliness and self-pity that I couldn't see those around me that loved me. It took a long time on this program before I would allow somebody to love me, because I didn't love myself. I think that came from low self-esteem, though I wasn't worth loving. Looking back, trying to put my finger on changes in my life, I wondered what was the single biggest change in me. There was a change here and a change there, but what stood out more than the rest? The thought that comes to me at this moment was about 13 months sober. I was in the living room and writing a letter to my sponsor. About what? I don't remember. A thought passed through my head that I had an incurable disease. I mean incurable. I was never going to get well. I could get better, but never cured. I got extremely angry with God. Sitting there in my living room, I told God exactly what I thought of him in 4-letter words. Right in the middle of this anger and this tirade, I started to laugh. 13 months earlier, I didn't even have a God to get mad at. Here I was talking to God as if he was sitting in the chair right next to me. In that moment, I accepted the fact that I am an alcoholic. Once I accepted I am an alcoholic, I could get on with the business of living I am now part of. Today is my day, and I'm okay with me. It is far better than I've ever had it before. If it doesn't get any better, it is still the best it's ever been. From that day to this, I have never ever felt alone.